Most of us grew up believing that pain equals damage. If something hurts, we assume that something must be wrong right there in that spot. But that's not how the body works. Pain is actually created in the brain, and it doesn't always mean injury. If you're new to the channel, my name is Tara Bianca, and I am a longtime holistic health coach, an Oxygen Advantage Master Instructor, and also a Z Health certified practitioner, teaching functional and performance-based breathing and nervous system conditioning. Pain does not actually exist within the muscles, the joints, or the tissues. Pain is an output that is created by your brain, so it is a top-down process. Now, that doesn't mean that your peripheral tissues aren't involved at all. You have special receptors called nociceptors, which are located throughout your entire body. And you can think of these as your threat receptors. But threat receptors are just that. They send signals to your brain warning about potential threats. It is your brain, however, that decides how to interpret those signals and whether or not pain is warranted. Well, why would pain be warranted? Because it is a super fast way to get you to change your behavior in order to keep you safe. Pain is a decision that your brain makes. Pain is also a skill that you practice. You literally get better at being in pain the more you practice it, same as any other skill. It's a neuroplastic process. But remember, neuroplasticity goes both ways. So once you understand this, you can choose to practice in a new way in order to get a new output. And for those of you who have been in chronic pain for 20, 30, 40 years, please do not hear me saying that your pain is your own fault. That's not what I'm saying. This is not a conscious decision that you're making. This is a neurological choice that your brain is making for you. But if you feed your brain some new inputs, you can change the output. I think a really important part of pain neuroscience that's valuable to understand is the concept that damage does not equal pain. There was this meta-analysis of 33 articles done back in 2015 that looked at image findings from over 3,000 individuals of varying ages. And what they found was that while the prevalence of degeneration certainly increased with age, so in this chart we're looking at spine degeneration, degeneration did not correlate to the experience of pain. These people were asymptomatic. At the same time, we know there are plenty of people walking around with chronic pain who have MRIs showing no damage at all. So clearly there is a difference between tissue damage and pain, and hopefully knowing that allows you to reduce your fear and overall threat response the next time you feel pain in your own body. The third concept I want to touch on today is that there is no one single pain center in the brain. Instead, each person has a unique pain signature, a network of brain areas that lights up to create the experience of pain. You can think of this like your own personal pain fingerprint. This signature is shaped by past experiences, beliefs, stress levels, cultural factors, and more, just like we spoke about in the last video. That's why the same exact injury can have two completely different outcomes for two different people, or even for the same person on different days. How many of you have experienced low back pain or knee pain or shoulder pain for years, and then one day it just disappears? And maybe it stays away for a while, but then some stressful event happens in your life and boom, that pain comes right back. Just like any practiced skill, it's just like riding a bike. The determining factor is always how your brain is interpreting the threat moment by moment. Because of your unique pain neurosignature and your unique interpretation of threat, it is so important that your pain treatment be completely individualized. If you're looking for help with that, please email me. Right now, I'm offering a discount on one-to-one neuro coaching. In the next video, I'll introduce a simple yet powerful idea to you called the threat bucket, which will further explain why your pain can feel so random from one day to the next. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you there.